Hey guys, it's Nita coming in really quickly. I've gotten this question quite a few times since we've been in quarantine because of COVID, the coronavirus, and all of that. Um, I have a lot of clients that are in the beauty industry, and if they're in South Carolina, they're getting ready to open, and in some states, they have already opened. And I've gotten some inquiries about how to get your policies onto some type of graphic, especially if you're going to be booking. Now, this, of course, is great for your social media, but I also want you guys to understand that this needs to be within your onboarding process because some of these people are your regulars and they're not really checking for your social media. Or if you have an older clientele or someone who's not social media savvy or whatever, you want to make sure that they do have this information. So if you have an onboarding process like your calendar where they're booking online, you want to put these terms on there. Places like Acuity, you can have them check off in agreement that they don't have symptoms or whatever your onboarding is or your new policy is. Make sure you're adding it there and not just creating a graphic. But I did want to show you a few places that you can go and create your own. I'm not going to offer these for sale. I've been asked to sell them, but it's just my preference not to. But I will show you where you can purchase some and also where you can create your own. These are just completely free software. There are, options to upgrade if you want to. The most popular one, of course, is Canva, where you can go in and actually, I just put policy coronavirus. You can put COVID if you want to, and there are numerous um, items that you can use for your policies or even creating some type of document if you're having people scan or whatever. Even if you're going to be printing things to go into your studio, you can definitely do that within Canva or some of the other softwares that I'm going to show you. So awareness, number one, and education, you can definitely put here. So having a sign on your door so people understand, don't bring your kids, your auntie, and your boyfriend and hubby or whoever up in here, okay? So creating that, you can have a letter size or whatever dimensions you need. Keep in mind when you have these titles that are on here, repurpose it. Just because this is for a medical purpose doesn't mean that you can't repurpose it and change the wording. So let's say, let me pick this one's procedures for self-quarantine or something it said. Let's see what it says. What? You tried it? Let me try again. There we go. Okay, so once you pull in, while that's loading, yeah, here we go. So what does this look like? Okay, so you can repurpose this. Oh, say policies for booking during COVID-19 or new COVID-19 appointment policy. Whatever it is your wording. So all of this right here can be changed. You can be talking about the things that you're doing to make sure that you're taking care of your clients, your customers, whoever is going to be coming into your space. What type of procedures do you have in place as a whole? Put it there. And then you can repurpose these icons or look up some more. And what I love about this, okay, you see, she's a white girl. Most of my clients are brown girls, right? Or I have a client that is a male, and his clientele, he has some men and some women as well, but they're brown. So go in here and you can change the color of these. The reason I'm not selling them is because of the licensing. I don't fool with Canva like that and like using the things that are within the system to sell, to make a profit. Anything that you are getting money from is commercial use. I ain't with it, I'm not gonna do it, okay? So for you to go in, you can go in here and change it. If your ideal client is someone who's a brown person, go in here and change the colors out. I'm just going in here and clicking. It doesn't have to be a specific color code. Just make it match. Make a variety, honey. If you want a brown skin and a red bone, do that. It's your business, okay? So put in that like this, and you get the point. Or if you have diverse, leave some of them white. But it gives you a lot of flexibility. So this right here, you can repurpose. So what are the policies? This can say, leave Bay at home. If you have a barbershop, tell Bay to stay home and read a book. You can't come this time, sis, okay? Or stay home. If you have these symptoms, do not book. Check your temperature before you come in here, or we're going to check your temperature when you get here. Whatever your policy is, watch out for other symptoms. Pretty much you can leave this here. So if you are unsure, add a disclaimer down here at the bottom or another note. If you are unsure, if you have it, look out for these symptoms and contact your doctor. I'm doing your hair. I'm not diagnosing you. Do this and just be sure, okay? And when you are here, practice social distancing, or you can repurpose this to say, when you are here, our schedule is aligned so you won't have to practice social distancing because we're making sure nobody else will be booked at the same time that you are. So I hope this makes sense as far as how to repurpose this when you are, and you can leave this source down here because there is some information about, the best procedures. You can leave it if you want. Changing the colors, fonts, all of that is up to your brand. If you don't know how to define those, look at my other video that is going to be in here. But you want to make sure that it's still on brand, even though this is something that you're using to pivot. Let's make sure that your clients know that you took the time to have this made, or you made it yourself specifically for them. So for me, if I was doing this, I'm going to go in and I'm going to use my fonts and my colors. I'm going to change this out, and I'm going to go to maybe the black here and black here. I'm going to change that font to the Poppins font. I'm going to stay on brand, and I'm going to put my logo on it, and then I'm going to put my contact info on the bottom of that if I need it, okay? So that's one that you can repurpose. Just keep in mind, all of this can be changed. Also in Canva, if you select one color, so like I have this lighter like turquoise teal, I can change all of those colors that I changed right here to that color, okay? And it'll do it at one time. Same thing with the skin color, blase, blase, all right? So, and I'm able to use my fonts because I'm using Canva for work. So that's one. Then also, let's go into, you can create your own too. Let's say you just want to have the policy, you don't have time to be putting folks on there or whatever. Look up the icons if you want to and put your own. So hand washing. Find this here if you want to use this instead or this instead. You can change the colors of that, okay? You get the drift. So line this up. Wash your hands while you're in here, sis. Don't be in here infecting everybody. A mask. I don't know if you are going to have masks in there. So talking about maybe the staff here, everyone that will be working with you is going to have preventative measures and they're going to wear a mask. Or if you're talking about some type of document, okay, so telling them that they're going to have to sign something, put that on here, or just a regular one of these if you'd like to. So like if it was for me, I'd put it in my brand. Let me take that off and put it here. So tell them that they would be required to sign something. The, what you call it? Thermometer. Put that on there if you'd like, okay? When you get here or before you get here, make sure you don't have a fever. We're not trying to get sick over no baby hair, okay? I'm just kidding, y'all. All right, so put this on here. Your title, booking policy. I'm gonna make this bigger. New booking policy. Let's duplicate that. Do I want to duplicate that? Yeah, I will. And I'm just jazzing it up. It doesn't have to be like this, y'all. Don't overcomplicate it. Do that. New booking policy. You can put COVID safety procedures and guidelines or whatever is going to be your input here. So let's say that's your description. Put that there. The battery on my mouse is about to die, so it's acting funny. Then put whatever your wording is. I'm just gonna pick this one. Okay, that's one thing. That can be your title. So wash your hands. Okay, and then go in here and you can talk about how they need to wash their hands and how you're going to wash your hands. Same thing. I'm going to duplicate that. Whatever your policy is, put it here. Duplicate again. Duplicate again. Boom. All right. Now, let's say this is your graphic. You're going to print it out. You're going to post it. Going to attach it to your calendar. Duplicate this entire thing. Take the graphics out. Okay. And then you can kind of summarize this up here, make it smaller. Let's pull it down here. This is only an example. Do what's best for you. These immediate guidelines or something like that. You can make a signature thing. So let's go and let's make a line. Okay. I really don't like to use this, and I like to use the square. We'll just use this. I can't see. Okay. Maybe I will do this one. I'm so indecisive today. Get it together, Nita. All right, so let's say you are requiring everyone to agree and sign and date. Like, look, acknowledge that you saw this. I don't know what you would be doing with this document. That's up to you. I don't fool with legal documents, but I have seen the option. So to make your own here, or like these could say, I have not had a fever in 72 hours or whatever, and have them check it. And you can make like a little fake checkbox here. Where we at? Go to elements, a little box right here. Have them check it. And there are options to sign online. That'll be up to you to find out, dear. But you can do this in Acuity too without having to do the extra. This can be for demonstration purposes if you wanted to, and then have the actual form on your calendar, Acuity, whatever booking calendar you use. Then have them sign here. I'm gonna put X, okay, because we can have it where it looks like a little X for them to sign, just because I'm extra like that. Doesn't have to be that. Let's see if they have. They have a little something. Oops. Oopsie. Well, doggone it. So do it like that if you'd like to. Change your colors if you want. You can actually like change the opacity of that. So it's like in the background. The X is a little too harsh for me. Can't do it, okay? So put this here, that way they see it, but it's not obstructing anything. Signature, put a note down here telling them please acknowledge that you saw this, have them sign and date, okay? Boom, that's one. Crello is another one that is rolling out. I really wish it would be more popular. Canva just got so popular, you know, and it kind of overshadows what they're doing, but it's really, really nice. They have some good options, especially when it comes to the animations. They look really cute, so like that. You can do the same thing, type in COVID, I already did it, and it pulled up some stuff. Here is one that you can just use for your studio, no matter what you do. If you do hair or you have a restaurant, whatever, this is perfect for you to go in and change out what you need for your clients going in there. Put this over the sink for the folks that like want to do a little 1-2, I wash my hands and walk off. No, you need to sing the whole happy birthday song while you're washing your hands, okay? So you can put that here, you can print it out, put it on your social media, put it on your website, whatever. So Crello is very similar to Canva. You're going in, you're doing the same thing. So I was already in here changing out colors. Feel is, what the color is. Actually with Crello, what I do love about them, you can do a mask, meaning that you can put a texture over your letters. So like if you have gold foil or whatever, glitter, whatever it is that you like in your brand, you can put that in here. So that's one. Download it just like you would do in Canva, whatever form you need. Okay. Then let's go over, this is another one that I pulled up. I was changing my colors, just playing around to see what would let me edit or format. This one came in here, we care about you. All of this, you can change this to complement your business down to the colors and the fonts. Crello also has the ability to go in and upload your personal fonts. If you need a discount code for this, they are offering 25% off if you use Nita 25, okay? And just let me know if you need that and I'll put it in the description as well. And this is still Crello videos, all of that. So let's do COVID and I'll show you all. Ooh, is it pulling up? No, it's not. It's pulling up that one that sorry. Do search. All right. And these are all of the options that they have. Okay. And you can go in here and repurpose. So that's another option that you have. One more. Graphic Designer, this is another free one, but you are able to import some vectors in here and change the colors, okay? So let me see, I haven't logged on here in quite a while. They have one where you can download the app and they also have another one where you can just do the web-based version. That's taking too long for me. Your girl ain't got it. Okay, here we go. So let's go in, wait a minute now. Go back to log in. There we go. So I downloaded some vectors, okay? Now, they don't have as many templates, or they didn't. Let me see what all they have right now. And I want you guys to give me feedback if this helps, you, okay? So let's get in. So they don't really have that much, according to me anyway, if you ask me. So let's go into the social media options. Oh, come on. Internet is going slow today. Okay, back, had a little bit of technical difficulties with the Wi-Fi. Okay, so I downloaded a vector. A vector file is just an image that you can scale up to any size without losing the resolution. You know how it gets all blurry when you screenshot something and you try to use it and repurpose it and it looks a mess. Well, when you use a vector, so like SVG, this is actually an Illustrator file. So you've ever gone onto some type of platform like Creative Market and you see that the format is Illustrator and you're like, you know what, I have no clue how to use Illustrator, then, or I don't have the software, you can go to Designer Gravit and use this system and you can upload Illustrator directly into it. So not the software, but the file. So this I actually downloaded from Envato Elements. Let's see. Which one was it? I don't know, one of these, but same thing. If you see AI, that's just Adobe Illustrator. So I downloaded that, got the file, unzipped it, yada, 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 went to file, and import, place image, and then here's my file. So once it comes in here, it's gonna be layered into Pass. So you can go in and edit what you need to within it. Select your tool, go in here. So if that's what you're trying to edit, if you want to change the color, or if you're like me and it's like, I think everybody can go but her. because I need her for a salon, then I would just take everybody out or duplicate them, change her. If that's my ideal client, listen, I am unapologetically working with Black women. So I definitely don't mind saying that. Okay. So going in and changing her color, make sure you're selecting all parts of that if you're going to be customizing it. So you can do this for any of the Illustrator files, or I think EPS goes in here too, and go in and save it. Same scenario with your infographics and all that, except for within here, you might have to make yours from scratch, but you are able to export in JPEG, PNG, and also PDF if you're going to be doing some type of document. So let me know if this helps. I know this was super fast, but I wanted to provide some type of resource because I definitely have worked with a lot of beauty bosses, and I still have some in my business model, but the a la carte is just not for me, because I know if I do one for one, then I have to do one for all, and I don't want to sell the templates. So let me know if this helps. Many blessings. I'm praying for your safety. I love you. And until next time, goodbye.